It feels like only a couple weeks ago we were here on the 10th protesting and rallying over the death of Renee Nicole Good and Keith Porter, and it only took 14 days for state-sponsored violence to take another innocent man from us, Alex Peretti. Shame. Shame. Each one of them was just expressing their constitutional right to protest like you all are out here doing tonight. And we are here to fight for that right. Because it belongs to us and it belongs to the people. Yes! Yes! And we're here tonight to tell ICE to get out of Lowell, to get out of Minneapolis, to get out of Massachusetts, and to get out of America. Yeah! I want to introduce our first speaker, State Rep and currently State Senate candidate, but not Howard.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you. It's what, -5 degrees? This is what this community looks like. This is what we want. We're here no matter the weather, right? There ain't no power like the power of the people, because we don't stop. It does not matter. It doesn't matter if it's 0, because we'll be here. I am so proud to be here and to stand in solidarity with the immigrant communities, because this is what this community looks like. We are meeting their aggressive, their cruelty, their fear, their chaos with compassion, with passion, with community. That's how we win, because strength in numbers. This is how we win, because we are here to let ICE know that we were gonna be here. It doesn't matter, every day, whether it's 5 degrees, 0 degrees, 100 degrees, we'll be here, because we're here to stand with our immigrant community. We are here to honor our victims with our collective action, with our actions tonight and tomorrow, and we'll be here no matter what, because this is what community looks like. And so when we are here together, we are strength in number. There ain't no power like the power of the people. So thank you so much. I will be brief because it's cold, but I know there's so many speakers after me will say more, but thank you so much all to be here, to stand here in solidarity for our immigrant communities, for our victims, because our voice, all collective voice, don't be afraid to raise your voice with compassion. We need compassion, we need dignity, we need grace. We need to meet the chaos, the cruelty, the inhumane that's happening in Massachusetts and across the country with compassion, with empathy, with dignity, with grace. So thank you so much all for standing here and standing solidarity for our immigrant community and for our victims. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. For our next speaker, we have Lorena Betts from Chelmsford Connected and the Peacemakers Network.
Good evening, everyone. We take care of each other. We keep each other safe. Say it with me. We take care of each other. We keep each other safe. Not because it's a slogan, but because it's the truth. And for many of us, it is the only thing keeping us going. We know that the way safety is defined in this country has not protected all of us. Not if you are undocumented, not if you're black, not if you're a black journalist, not if you're trans, woman, child, not if you speak out, and the list goes on. We are here today because of the violence being carried out by ICE, because families are still being torn apart, because people are still disappearing, into detention because terror is still happening in our cities, in our schools, in our hospitals. Shame. Shame. And we know they do not keep us safe. We do. Let's start with the most basic level. You. How are you? Really? Not just fine, hanging in there. Have you eaten today?
Nope.
Have you taken time to take a deep breath?
Sort of.
You can do it now. Have you taken a moment to ground your body? This work is heavy. The grief is real. And we cannot take care of anyone else if we've abandoned ourselves. We take care of each other. We keep each other safe. We cannot do that if we are running on empty. So please drink water, rest when you can, let others hold the line when you need to step back. That is part of the work too. Now, let's talk about community. We remember Good and Pretty, two people who put their lives on the line to protect their neighbors in Minneapolis and were murdered for it. Shame. Shame. They were showing up. They were practicing what we're saying here. We take care of each other. We keep each other safe. That kind of care is a threat to the system built on punishment. And when the system saw what they were doing, it responded with violence. But the people responded too, didn't we?
Yeah, that's right.
From Minnesota to Lowell, mutual aid networks are working hard. Food, medicine, housing, protection. Not waiting for the state, just doing it. Mutual aid is not a side project for us. It is not a trend. It's how we survive. And it's how we build the world we need. Right now, not someday. That's what solidarity looks like. That's what love looks like. And that is what power looks like. We take care of each other. We keep each other safe. And we also know it is not enough to take care of each other only in crisis mode. We need more than resilience. We need systems that reflect the values we already live. So when Governor Healy announced legislation to keep ICE out of schools, hospitals, child care centers, courthouses, and places of worship, let parents prearrange guardianship in case they're detained or deported, block other states from sending National Guard troops into Massachusetts without consent, and signed an order banning new ICE contracts in state facilities, that mattered. That was the result of our pressure, our movement, of people like you refusing to back down. We can be thankful for progress and still push for more. Because filing this bill is one thing, passing it, enforcing it, and protecting people with it is another. So keep calling, keep showing up, keep making noise. Don't let anyone tell you to be quiet. Because, what?
We care for each other.
We keep each other safe. And that includes demanding a system that does the same. And I'm also going to bring up the upcoming election on February 3rd for State Senate. Because the stakes are high. Why? Because voting is an important way to show up for each other. One way to protect each other. When decisions are being made that impact our safety, our rights, our neighbors, we vote. Not because we believe the system is perfect, because we're not giving up our voice. So please make a plan to vote, remind your people, help someone to get to the polls. And yes, I am also running for state representative for the 16th Middlesex District. That is a separate race, but is rooted in the same values, the same beliefs, that we take care of each other and that we keep each other safe. So if you want to stay connected, I have some friends here who are collecting your email information to sign up for our email list and to volunteer. They're raising their hands now. So whether you're organizing at the polls, in the streets, in our neighborhoods, this is the last time we're saying it together. I know this was a long speech, but we take care of each other. We keep each other safe. I know you won't forget that now. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Lorena. Up next, we have a great friend of mine, a great friend of the UMLCD, Tara Hong. Go, Tara.
All right.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
Come on, we can be louder. No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
Thank you. Thank you to the organizer for supporting and leading this rally today. And thank you to all of you for showing up in the freezing weather this evening. And have been also continue to show up in this fight. Your presence today show your determination to fight for peace, safety, and get ICE the fuck off our community.
That's right.
Across this country, from Chicago to Minnesota, from Maine to Massachusetts, and everywhere in between, we have seen the inhumane action of ICE and the Trump administration. What they have been doing, it's wrong, and it must end now. We have recently lost Renee Good and Alex Perry. Their death are the result of inhumane action that should never exist in the first place. They are innocent. They were innocent people. They have family, friend, and community who love them deeply. We honor their life and their legacy by continuing to show up and by demanding safety, not just here, but across the Commonwealth and across the country. What ICE have been doing is not about safety, it's about power that they never had in the first place. It's about fear, it's about violence. And we cannot also forget Liam, a 5-year-old child, a child loved by his teacher, classmate, and the community, were used as bait so ICE can capture both him and his father. That is wrong. That is cruel, and that is inhumane. As an immigrant myself, I never imagined I would be standing here today saying that democracy in this country is in fragile place. I came from a country where speaking out against the government could get you punished, where poverty and fear were daily reality. My family came here because we believe in the promise of freedom, in the American dream. Not this at all. Not a country where people who look like me walking down the street, going to school, church, temple, or doctor appointment in fear. Not a country where mass white supremacists pretending to be a law enforcement, targeting people because how they look, where they come from, or how they speak. The work is not done, but I want you to know this. Your advocacy matter. Your voice matter. By showing up, by speaking out, by making yourself heard, you make change happen. Beacon Hill hear you. The House hear you, the Senate hear you, and the governor administration hear you. That's why this week, legislation has been rolled out to protect our community, no matter who you are or what you look like, and limit ICE activity across the Commonwealth, from courthouse to school, from church to temple, to the hospital and community health center. And we are working to ensure people can access their daily need without fear. We will keep fighting, we will keep showing up, and we will not stop until every community is safe.
Yeah, that's right.
And as your state representative, I will be here to continue to stand alongside you no matter what the weather is. We will have to keep standing together and protect our community. Thank you for coming out, and let's keep fighting and standing up together. No justice!
No peace!
Thank you!
No justice, no peace. ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace. ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace. ICE off our streets. All right, awesome. All right, I'm going to welcome up our next speaker from District 3, Lowell School Committee. We have Susie Chun.
Thank you. I just want to correct that. Former school committee. Thank you very much. That's okay. You got to make it clear, right? Good evening, everyone. Is it cold out today? Yes. But our hearts and soul are on fire. Are we on fire tonight? Yes. First and foremost, I want to thank the organizer for bringing us together. And I want to thank you, each and every one of you here today that are here standing in this frigid weather, because your presence matters. Your voice matters. Who matters? We all matters. Let's give yourselves a round of applause for being here. You deserve it. I stand here today to speak for those who are too afraid to be here. For those who stayed home not because they don't care, but because they are terrified of the repercussions of ICE. People in our communities are living in fear. Families are living in fear. Children are living in fear. I came to America 40 years ago as a refugee. I am fortunate to become a United States citizen, but so many others, people with green cards, people who have built their lives here, are still living in uncertainty, still vulnerable, still afraid. America was supposed to be a place of refuge. I came here from a country that survived the Cambodian genocide. And yet today, under the current administration, fear has a place in our community. And that is shameful. Shame. Excuse me, guys. You know, as professional as I may be as a protester, but you gotta have some of these things, you know? As an educator, I hear it every day. Families afraid for their well-being. Students coming to school wondering if today will be the day their family is taken away. And these fears are not imaginary. People have died and detained. As Rep. Hong just mentioned a couple of names. Alex Preddy, Renee Good were murdered. Chung Lee Tao, a 56-year-old Hmong American, he is a United States citizen, was pulled out of his home in his underwear with a blanket wrapped over him because of ICE mistaking his identity. Shame. A Cambodian detainee who died in ICE detention center in Philadelphia. He is now dead because he cried for help. He was going through withdrawal. He asked for help, but they did not help him. He died under their custody. What do you call that? Shame! And a Cambodian woman in California, a survivor of a Cambodian genocide, was detained. A genocide survivor, imagine that. and now detained in this country.
Shame!
Shame! Just recently, a 5-year-old was apprehended alongside with his father. That is shameful.
Shame!
We want justice. What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
We want justice. When do we want it?
Now!
Imagine that fear. Imagine being 5 years old and learn that safety can be taken away. These are just the cases that we just see in social media. Imagine the ones that are not being spoken about. Imagine the ones that are living in fear today because of what is happening in our country. Sorry guys, my hands are frozen right now. Can't get this thing going. But you know, as much as we want to say that this is a serious matter, we gotta fight. We gotta fight until the day that we find our justice for our community. So, this is not about a Republican versus Democrat. This is about humanity. I respect law enforcement, but when law enforcement brings terror into our schools, our neighborhoods, and our children's lives, we cannot stay silent. Shame. I am not here for myself. I am here for my students, for the children who carry fear into the classroom. We are raising awareness because silence costs lives. To our elected officials, hear us, see the fear in our children's eyes, and do what it is that is great for our city and for our community. Don't forget, we vote too. Because no child should be afraid to go to school. No family should be afraid to exist. And no community should live in terror in a country that promised refuge and safety. We want justice. When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you everyone for allowing me to speak tonight and keep eyes on our city.
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you, Susie. Really appreciate you. I'd like to welcome up our next speaker from the Merrimack Valley Project, a strong community organizer, activist, Lowell Massachusetts.
I'll say your last name right.
Yes, you did. You guys are all fired up. Are you fired up? Are you fired up? All right. I'm Julio Mejia, and I'm the executive director and lead organizer with the Merrimack Valley Project. I'm also personally a son of Dominican immigrants who fled a country with the ancestors from the Trujillo dictatorship, another authoritarian regime that came out of Latin America and impacted our families and our ancestors for a long time. And I'm here today alongside the community leaders, faith leaders, and neighbors, because what happens next depends on all of us. We're here today because our communities deserve safety, dignity, and the respect, and because we refuse to accept the fear and the violence that has the cost of living in this country. In recent days, as we all saw, federal agents killed Renee Nicole Good and Alex Pretty during enforcement operations carried out in broad daylight. These killings were not isolated. These killings are part of the broken immigration system, whereas they are the result of also years of unchecked funding, political cover, and impunity given to immigration enforcement agencies that continue to harm our communities with zero accountability. Zero accountability. The deportation machine continues to be fueled. Families and victims of violence are afraid to go to court.
as witnesses, as victims. Workers are afraid to report abuse in the workplace, and neighbors are living with that continued uncertainty every single day. This is a result of continued damaging political choices, and those choices can be changed. When I heard someone mention about the 5-year-old Liam, that hurt me right at my heart. I'm the second oldest of 8 boys. And when I saw that boy taken off the street as bait, as a piece of crap, that hurt me. It hurt me deeply knowing that this is the kind of world we live in, whether you're a citizen, whether you're an immigrant, whether wherever you come from in this world, that this is what's happening around us. And so I dare them to come after the boys. I dare them to come after little boys, especially here in the city of Lowell, and little girls, and take them as bait. But yesterday, for us, marked an important step forward here in Massachusetts. Governor Healy took action and the legislature through both legislation and executive authority to strengthen immigration protections and send a clear message that our state will not be silent. Will not. That matters. It shows that when communities organize boldly and powerfully and applying the pressure, leaders will respond. Yesterday was a strong start, and we recognize that. But a start is not enough, and we must continue pushing. That is why we are here today, pushing the city of Lowell and its agencies, the governor and the legislature, to continue taking even bolder public action. We need leadership that draws clear lines, uses its power fully, and acts with the urgency to protect immigrant communities across the state. And yesterday, I was also joined by our Congresswoman, Lori Trahan, at a press conference, and with faith leaders and community leaders to collectively demand action to vote against and to call on Congress to vote against the DHS funding bill and to dismantle the $170 billion ICE slush fund that continues to fuel the violence and the detention and abuse that Customs and Border Patrol and ICE have used to, sorry about this, jeez, my phone and my gloves, continuing to fund these agencies, enables the harm that we are seeing in our neighborhoods and across our country. The pressure is working. Our collective organizing is working. Do not give up. The truth is, all of us together here in the cold is proof that we will stand no matter what the weather is, no matter what. And the truth is, all of us together here in this moment have courage. We have hearts that have poured the love, the compassion, and care into communities that need it most. We have shown up again and again because we believe in one another. It's resilience. Our collective organizing is resilient. And together as people, we can continue to stand against the authoritarian regime that continues to take over our communities. So this is the moment to continue pushing louder and louder against the rising authoritarian regime that has been fighting and trying to take away the dignity and the civil rights of our people and the very democracy that holds us together. So let's continue pushing together until the safety and dignity and justice of all of our people are real for all of our neighbors. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Julio. Next up, I'm going to bring up a couple of students from UMass Lowell, from the UMass Lowell College Democrats, who came out here to speak today. First, we have a good friend of mine, sophomore political science student and the director of political affairs for the UMLCD and a community organizer in his own city of Framingham, Matthew Kelly.
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
for being here. I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little irritated right now. All I hear from our party leaders is that ICE is a broken organization that needs to be reformed. But ICE is working exactly as it is designed to. ICE is designed to shred the very fabric of our community. It is designed to take away parents from children, classmates out of my classrooms. It is designed to take people away from passion. So when I hear that we just need to, moderately fund them, we need to have a strongly worded letter, that's shameful. People are being taken off of the street. And we think that another letter document is going to get these shameless ICE agents to stop enforcing what they think is the law? No, there is no moderate position when it comes to human dignity. The only position that you should take is abolishing ICE. You should be out there marching for our community. You should be out there marching for the people who are affected by ICE. We need to rise together because in this situation right here, we're here at Lowell City Hall, and people like Kristi Noem, people like Gregory Bonvino, boo, they don't want us to be here because they realize that when we're here and we come together, we understand that our struggle is one struggle. Our struggle is one struggle. So abolish ICE, fuck ICE, and make sure that you take care of your neighbor. Thank you.
Let's hear it from my boy Matt. Our final speaker tonight, we have our president, Sabine De Laurent, president of the UML College Democrats.
Let's go!
Hi everyone. Hello. Good to see you today or tonight. I'm gonna end this a little bit differently than everyone else has been. I'm obviously a representation of my generation and the next people who will come in the Democratic Party. And especially recently, I think that a lot of people in my generation have experienced a lot of fatigue because we've kind of grown up in a political atmosphere that has not been the most kind to us all the time. So a lot of people like to tune out, and I'm specifically talking to them in this statement. I just want to say that, thank you, woo! I just want to say that I believe that cynicism is one of the worst qualities that a person can have. I hate cynicism. I think it discourages everyone and it doesn't really get anything done. And I want to remind everyone that I'm able to stand here and speak to you today because the generation that came before me, a lot of you here, you guys fought for my right to exist here and to be able to live peacefully here. And I'm able to cast a ballot on election day because over a century ago, brave men and even braver women had the courage to fight for my place in our democracy. And even before them, I'm able to exist in my country not as somebody else's property, but as a human being, because over 700,000 people died for my right to be free. And I know that it's a long time coming and it's a really steep uphill battle to get to where we are today. And I understand that a lot of people feel fatigue because we're continuously fighting for the most basic human dignity. But I just want to say that our fight is not futile, it is necessary. And we are exactly where we are meant to be in history. And we have been put here because we are the brave people who will shape the lives of my children and my children's children. And things are really bad right now, but I just want to say they've been worse. And yet my parents and a lot of your parents and their parents persisted, and some of them through the greatest of odds, and they succeeded because I am a testament of that. So don't be cynics, don't be discouraged because we outnumber them. Our cause is greater than theirs. We are resilient and therefore we will succeed. And I want to say one big fuck ICE. I'm going to say it one time and then I'm going to have you guys say it, okay? So fuck ICE, that's how I'm going to end my statement, and then really loudly I want everyone to say fuck ICE, okay? 1, 2, 3. Fuck ICE! Thank you.
All right.
want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't